Welcome back to another episode of What the Fuck Are the Planets Doing Today? I'm your host, Brooke, and let's dive into the chart, shall we? So today, it's going to be a pretty intense day, okay? We have the sun now at 7 degrees of Aries, okay? And in a square with White Moon Selena. Now, the moon is also in a trine with White Moon Selena, okay? The energy for today is very chaotic. All right. It's very chaotic. And I just had a message come in about earthing. Okay. Get out and ground. Really. Get out and ground. Okay. Because Venus has now ingressed back into Pisces and is conjunct Neptune. Okay. So, are you seeing your relationships clearly? I'm going to say, if any people come together and decide to actually start a relationship right now, chances are it's not going to work out. I would not start a relationship until after Venus and Mercury retrograde, because I promise you, you're not seeing things clearly. Just yet. Okay? So wait, pause. I don't know that I would make things official just yet in any relationship, business, partnership, things like that, okay? Because of this Neptune at 29 degrees, you may not be seeing things clearly. You may be seeing that this is going to be the best thing ever, and it ends up being a nightmare, okay? Because Neptune it rules illusions. It rules Pisces, okay? So, you could be seeing things and they actually look better than what they truly are. So, just a heads up, all right? Now, we got the moon getting ready to work into that conjunction with Saturn. Activating that grand water trine that Mars is at that and be degree, and so is Chiron. Okay. So as the day goes on, the moon's going to be getting closer to Saturn. And when that happens, guys, keep an eye on the water. Keep an eye on explosions. Keep an eye on, there could be a lot of pew-pews. Okay. And it could be technically with the military. It could also be individual. Okay, today is going to be a very intense day. And there's going to be fated things that happen. Just remember, it's not happening to me. It's happening for me. All right? Now, Mercury is still in that trine with Juno. Okay? And is in a sextile with Pluto. So, Pluto's going to be bringing the towers. If this is not part of your destined path, the towers are going to show up. And it could be painful towers, given that Mars is at 22 degrees, squaring Chiron at 22 degrees, okay? It could be painful. It could hurt deeply. But just know that what is meant for you will always be for you. Allow for the towers to fall. Allow for people, places, situationships, okay, to go. Just allow for it to go. Me, I'm sharing all my gatekeeping stuff, okay? I'm sharing all of it. So, like, for me, I say things because 9 times out of 10, I know what's going on, right? So I will say things just to see the response back, okay? And typically, the response back confirms what I was already picking up on, okay? So, you are going to have extreme discernment. You're going to have full-blown conversations with your spirit team to ensure that you're seeing things clearly. I am a Pisces. I like to see the good in people. I like to believe that people has my heart, and that is just not the case. Okay? That's that Neptune. That is that rose-colored glasses situation, okay? So, make sure you were talking to your spirit team and you were seeing things clearly. Now, I want to add that Lilith is now at 26 degrees of Libra and is working into that trine with Jupiter. Jupiter is helping to bring the facts that Lilith is uncovering as far as crimes against humanity is concerned, crimes against children. Lilith is the rebel. She doesn't give a fuck. She will set the world on fire, okay? She will. And she is here to protect the weakest link. So she is here to protect children, specifically the children that fall in that energetic line, okay? And when you think about it, you've got Eve, and then you got Lilith. So Lilith was the first created for Adam, and she rebelled and said no, okay? And then you got Eve. So you got the rebellious, the dark feminine, which is Lilith, okay? And then you have the submissive feminine, which is Eve. Both have children, lineage, souls that they watch after, that they look after. Lilith is in the judicial system lighting this shit up, okay? Crimes against children's coming. I did question if that list was going to be revealed. I did question if those people that said that they were going to do it on day one were actually going to keep their word. I questioned it, okay, because of this Neptune at 29 degrees. I questioned the legitimacy of their words. Not gonna lie, I've questioned it, okay? But with the release of the JFK files and nothing being redacted, that makes me truly lean into, hold on, okay? Hold on. Now, because of this Mercury retrograde, keep in mind, Mercury's at 2 degrees, still in that sextile with Pluto, okay? When you travel, call in divine protection. Okay, traveling in airplanes, traveling in cars, there could be delays, there could be accidents. We've not had any airplane accidents in a minute, okay, but there could be more that's brought up to the surface. Just remember, we still have a good 10 days left of Mercury retrograde, okay? So the past is coming back around to test you. I've seen some situations come back around to test me, and that's where I talk to my spirit team. I'm like, I feel like XYZ is going on, and then I say what I say, and then lo and behold, give it a little bit of time, confirmation comes back in to confirm that I was right. So talk to your spirit team. Also, don't be burning things unless it is for your own safety, okay? Give me one card for the energy for today, please. Give me one card for the energy for today, please. And I'm doing my healing circle for the Aries solar eclipse at 7 p.m. Eastern time zone. You can find the link to join under the events tab on my website. Give me one card, please. Give me one card, please. I'm just going to take one. Judgment. Yep. You might feel like you're being left out in the cold, but judgment is here. I was feeling this yesterday. I was like, some people have no clue that their judgment's already been done by God. And the wrath of God is about to come down. Literally. All right. I love you guys. I hope these messages find you well, and I'll be back tomorrow for another update. Bye.